Back everybody, DarkSpyder here. Another video for Farming Simulator 22. Today, I wanted to look at this logistics center. I found this online because on Deadwood I'm making gold, and I was just being goofy about it, and I wanted to pile a bunch of gold bars into one warehouse. So I've always been looking for something that just held a little bit more than what you can get out there, because there's a lot of different warehouses. As you can see, I got one there. I've got one over there. I've got one behind that. This logistics center is fairly new. I think it's been out maybe 2 weeks, if that. If you go into construction, once you download it, if you're looking for it, it's under tools. And there it is, $290,000. It says it holds 1.6 million liters. Now, I'm assuming that's combined. It doesn't really specify. Now, on mine, it's only showing -2 slots, by the way. It doesn't really specify. I don't recall it specifying online, in the mod hub, if the 1.6 million is split between like bulk and pallets. But I would assume that 1.6 million is accumulative, that it's everything combined. Because it does take like grains, but it only takes grains. So wheat, barley, oats, sorghum. So remember that, like, it's not going to take olives, it's not going to take grapes. Or anything like that. It's by King Mods. But here's the catch: is you can, and I've tried it already. You can actually have your products made and then sent, like distribute to here. I was doing it with flour. I was letting my flour be made, and I set it to distribute because I don't have any other place for it to go yet, because I didn't want to sell it yet. And it was distributed right to the warehouse here, to the logistics center. And then from here, you can either set it, it's just like everything else, you can set it to sell, store, or distribute from here. So technically, let's say you're wanting to do a bakery, but right now you don't have your milk and you don't have your eggs yet, but you're making the flour. So just send it all here and store it here. And then once you get your eggs and everything else ready and your milk ready, then you can set this to distribute straight to your bakery. Now there's a lot to this place, really. It's got some pretty amusing things that you can do. We're going to activate this. You can set off the fire alarm and watch nobody run out. Open this door. There's an office here. This is the peon office, and then upstairs is probably going to be the boss. Because they always get the, well, of course, the boss may want the downstairs office. I don't know. But anyway, so, this is your two offices. Let's get down here. All your shelves. You got plenty of doors, and I really think this is definitely like multiplayer role play. 14 bays. That's a lot of activity. So you come down here, and this is your production point. And so what you're going to do is, just like everything else, you're just going to click it. So we got cereal. Let's click cereal. And there's cereal there. So you're going to come down to your outgoing products, which I just passed it, sorry. Outgoing products. So there's your flour, bread, cake, butter. This is everything it takes. This is all it takes. So you can't put anything else in here, so I can't go get a bunch of grapes and dump it in here. And I'm pretty sure it says it has cold storage for like the lettuce, tomatoes, and strawberries, but I didn't see anything that made me think that it was a separate piece. But it says that it's broken up like that. But I didn't. I've messed around with this thing for like 4 hours the other night with my wife, and I never found anything that separated it out to cold storage. But anyway, so it's only going to take the products you see. See, it says we have 999 liters of cereal in there, and we're storing it. Now, you can, if you're a good driver, and I did it myself, you can actually back a small trailer in here and unload into that. But again, that's where I was running into the issue of when it's packed into another box, it won't take it here. You have to unload it first. But if you can actually get the cereal or whatever the product is onto a trailer, and it's a small enough trailer to back up the ramp, I was using a TLX Phoenix with the auto loading platform, and you can back it in here and you can get it all the way over there. It will auto unload it. All right. But I'm pretty sure the idea is to be as vanilla as possible. So I got this forklift here. We're going to bring that back just a hair so it doesn't tip. Oops, wrong way. Let's take this sucker up. I unloaded this off screen so nobody would laugh at me about how terrible I am, which is just terrible because I've driven forklifts for a ton of time. But see how it auto takes it there, which is really nice. I can't, there's nothing negative to say about that. So it's pretty nice. Back her up. Let's take a look. And there it is. Okay. So there's two there. There's one there. So now we should be, let's go take a look. It still says $9.99, which is kind of odd because I just put more in there, but it should be more than that. Whatever. But not really showing all of it, but okay. So you've got that side of it. You got that aspect of it, right? Now on this side, you've got your bulk. So this is where your grains are going to go. We're going to get in our new fantastic TLX 9000. We're going to drive her in here. The one thing I did want to check is that I was told, oops, wrong button. There we go. I was told that it's fast too. It is fast. I wanted to see, because I was told that you could dump on the other side too. And I don't think I ever found a way to actually do that. Yep, you can. So there you go. So you got two different ways to dump. 1.6 million liters total to put in here. And there is your logistics warehouse. Like I said, I really feel like this is definitely going to be more multiplayer role play. There's some on the top shelves too, guys. See that? So it definitely should be showing more than 1,000 liters. Let's see if it changed any. It's still showing $9.99 in liters on that. It shows the 106,467 liters in wheat. So, all right. You know, maybe this is the cold storage. Maybe this is what this is supposed to be. So when you dump over here, it's cold storage, maybe? I don't know. It's still a pretty good mod. If I had more time playing single player, this would be something I would consider. Because it holds a decent amount. 1.6 million liters is quite a bit. I really don't feel like that you would actually, you know, especially if you're not using the bulk side, because most people are going to have, you know, their bulk, you know, their wheat, their grains, they're going to be in another silo someplace. I mean, plus if you're making cereals, I mean, you shouldn't have a lot of grain left over anyways. I mean, I usually do have a little bit, but it's not more than a couple 100,000. And it goes through pretty quick because, you know, wheat's 8 months? Oats is 4 months, I think. Barley is 6. So I mean, you're going to go through most of your grains. So the bulk side for me probably wouldn't be that necessary. So the 1.6 million would probably be storing all the butter, the cheese, the cereals, you know, things of that nature. But I do like the warehouse, and if I'm not mistaken, if you go back into construction mode, let's go to tools. You can paint it, change color. I don't think you could see it from here. So see it right there? That's what you're changing. So let's see. So that's about it. That's all you're going to get out of that. There you go. You can see it over here really well. See the colors? inside the glass there. There you go. So yeah, and I mean, I don't quite understand the solar panels on top. I haven't noticed yet. I haven't really looked. I haven't really had it to see if it actually generates any income for you because I have so many other things that generate income already. I don't know if this is going to be an income generator or not. I would think so with the solar panels on it, that it would, because I do know that. I don't think I put it out here. If you go into your silos, now I did a video on this mod as well. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. This one here has solar panels on it, and this one does generate money for you every month. Excuse me. So, and there's 3 different versions of this. Check out that video on this one. If you, the multi-fruit farming storage, they should have named it Ludicrous, the Spaceballs edition. But you know, as far as it goes, it's smaller, stores more, a lot more. 4 billion worth, 8,000 pieces if you're doing pallets. I mean, that is a ton. 8,000 pieces. But right now we're talking about this logistics centers and the logistics center for 1.6 million liters. It's only going to cost you 2 slot points. So, I mean, technically you could have more than one if you wanted to. You know, why? I don't know, but I don't know. I know a lot of people are playing like 6 players online, so maybe you need 2. You know, maybe put them side by side if I didn't have this one here. You could probably put them side by side. Yeah, there you go. Pretty close too. So at 2 points, I mean, there you go. Now you're at what, 3.2 million liters. So whatever you wanted to do, it's a pretty good mod. It just depends on how you're playing, how you want to play, multiplayer or not. For me, it's on my single player mode, probably not so much. But like I said, I am seriously considering starting a multiplayer online for the farming aspect of it, and then have everything come to this, and then, you know, find somebody that likes to just come in here and mess around with the forklifts and unload and bring them inside. I don't know. Haven't decided yet or not. So, but I think this would be a good online role play, quote unquote, vehicle. You know, equipment building for you to use on that. The place is just huge, though. Huge. I mean, it's got so much. I would say that the only thing that I would consider probably changing for me is, and I'm waiting for it, is for them to do a warehouse to where you can raise and lower these to match the trailer. Because so many trailers sit up higher than what this building does. So really the only option you could do is try to lower the ground here, but when you get too close to a building, you can't. So it only makes sense it doesn't have to be every one of them. Let's just say one on this side and one on that side, so maybe it's in the same. But being able to raise and lower the front would be fantastic. And I don't mean like straight up either, because how are you gonna get your forklift on there? I'm talking about at an angle. So basically this end would be up high, and it would just come down to where this end would probably barely be off the ground. It'd be under the ground just a little bit, actually. But if we could do that, and that way you could get a nice smooth transition into your trailer, that would be great. I know like that TLX flatbed is higher. I mean, you can still get the forklift in the back of the trailer, but it would be a nice touch to be able to... Now, I'll tell you what you could do is, I mean, this thing here, you can raise and lower this thing, and have it match up probably. So that's an idea too. But it's a good trailer. I just did a video on this one too, so check that out too. But anyways, guys, that's it for the Logistics Center FS22. I've been asking in my other videos, guys, do you want me to keep doing these FS22 videos? I'm still playing both, because 25 had the update, and I've been doing different crops. I'm trying different things out because I want to get used to everything, see what's out there. But let me know if you guys want me to keep trying to do more videos for FS22. Do you want me to start slowly transitioning to only 25? Or I can do both. It's you guys that matter. Your opinion matters to me. I need to know. Like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think. Guys, as always, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day.